Hayfield Hawks basketball coach Carlos Poindexter. His team wins at 49-47. Coach, a great game with Kings Fork, a team that won a state championship a couple seasons ago. You guys made the state semis a year ago here in this Feast Jam with CBG. Tell you what, it was back and forth. You had a 6-0 run, they had an 8-0 run, or vice versa, and you guys pull it out. Felt like a playoff type of game here in the preseason, didn't it?
It really was. Like, I love the atmosphere that we played in, how physical the game was. Like up here the game's a little bit more physical, so it helps us out a lot leading into the season. So like, it was definitely a playoff atmosphere. And I like the way that we came back and won the game in the last minute. I don't think they scored at all that last minute.
Well, and to do it, you got some key turnovers that you forced, but without one of your leaders in Braylon Wheeler, who's playing football, what's this say about kind of the camaraderie of this group and just kind of the desire to win these tight games?
Yeah, so that's what I was talking to our team at dinner last night, and I was telling them the best thing that I liked about this is y'all are winning without Braylon Wheeler, who's all state. So for us to do that and they to come together as a team like this, I feel like it's just going to make our team 10 times better once the season comes around.
You know, there's a lot of great players on the floor for both squads. They got George Bill going to LIU for Kings Fork, but even though he only had 9 points, it felt like Greg Jones is a different type of dude out there for you. Tell me about kind of his maturation from sophomore to junior year, being able to handle, shoot, do all kinds of things.
Yeah, so for Greg, man, it's a tale of two players for him, man, because when he was a sophomore, he was just like a little role player, hit open shots, rebound the basketball for us like that. But now he does everything. Like he passed. I mean, he's like a quote unquote like point forward type. So like he brings the ball up for us. He runs the show a little bit. He can shoot it, put it on the ground. Nice pull-up game. Like the pull-up game is what's improved the most from sophomore to junior year. Last year was just all threes and layups or dunks. Down he got the mid-range game going a little bit, and he's coming into a total package basketball player.
How much is it confidence with your whole group? For him, he gets an offer over the summer, so now his confidence is up. Right, I'm a D1 guy, and then for your other kids, like we mentioned Braylon Wheeler, who's not here, but Ashton Bradley, 23 today, DJ Holloway, Davis King. I think they know how good they are given what they did in the playoffs this past year, beating Lake Braddock, South County, and getting to states. How much is there kind of that belief? All right, we can go win ourselves a championship and get a banner up there.
I feel like they had the confidence that we're going to be there.
Sure.
I think that for them it's just about making sure that they don't beat themselves. So like that was big for us. Like, and I keep on talking to them about that. Don't beat yourselves. Like come in working every single day, and we take one game at a time, and we worry about championship when the championship time comes, and let's take care of ourselves.
Yeah, it's your job to keep them kind of level-headed and humble. Ashton Pratt, 23 points. Just makes it look effortless the way he scores the ball.
Man, that's when I tell everybody he's one of the better DMV scorers that people don't know about.
Yeah.
Like literally, like nobody really knows about Ashton Pratt. He went to the DMV Elite 80, where it's like some of the top 80 kids in the DMV area, and he went in there and like put on a show. And I already knew that he could do that, but it was good to see everybody else see what he does. And like he can shoot it effortlessly, pull up game, he's strong, built, decently athletic, but he can put the ball in the hole, and that's one of his greatest attributes.
Well, the neat thing with your team is you have so many multifaceted guys, so you can't double a guy like him who could go off. And we saw DJ Holloway last year in the playoffs do that. At times, he can be the best guy on the floor, can he not?
Yes, he can. DJ's maturation has been great as well. Like the biggest thing about DJ is that Braylon's not here. He's been able to handle the ball all the time. So like for that, and for him to go through the growing pains of in the summertime where Braylon wasn't playing, and DJ was struggling in the summertime. But this whole fall, he's been playing out of his mind. He's been guarding like the best players, and as well as running the show for us, and sometimes even being our leading scorer. But he does a lot of things for us. But the best thing about him is that he guards everybody full court, 94 feet, gets it done,
obviously you guys, we hear about Lansdowne here on the beach. You got to incorporate Braylon once you get back from football, but give me a thought now on the change of being one of the teams hunting to now being the hunter with a target on your back, how you guys embrace and approach that.
Yeah, so for us, I would say like it's just for us just going in and working out every day in practice, man. Just fine tuning everything that we